Hey guys, how's it going? If you're looking for new racing games, you've come to the right place. Today I'm bringing you 10 new games that even promise to dethrone the mighty Gran Turismo. I'm Matthew, and we're starting the list with Forza Horizon 6, a game confirmed by Phil Spencer, Microsoft's CEO, during the Xbox Games Showcase on June 8, 2025, with a release scheduled for 2026, likely in the fall. Following the success of Forza Horizon 5, which marked the series' debut on PS5 in April 2025, the next Playground Games title promises to be a milestone for the franchise, with a 5-year development cycle, the longest in the series. Rumors suggest the game will be set in Japan, a location highly anticipated by fans due to its rich automotive culture and drifting history. Microsoft's decision to launch Forza Horizon 5 on PS5 suggests that Forza Horizon 6 may also come to the Sony console. Forza Horizon 6 is expected to maintain the series' successful formula, combining arcade racing with a vibrant open world and a focus on customization and exploration. The game is expected to refine the driving physics, offering a balance between accessibility and simulation, with an emphasis on drifting, especially if set in Japan, with iconic locations like Fujimi Kaido. Features like Event Lab, which allows creating custom races, and Forza Link for preference-based matchmaking, are expected to return with improvements.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Nascar 25 is a racing title in development by iRacing, announced in April 2024, with a release set for October 14, 2025. Unlike previous NASCAR series games, which were criticized for a lack of innovation, this title is produced by iRacing, known for its realistic motorsport simulation. The game aims to capitalize on the NASCAR series' popularity among oval racing fans, offering a more authentic experience. The choice of next-gen platforms suggests a focus on advanced graphics and performance, leaving out older consoles like PS4 and Xbox One. The fall 2025 release date positions the game as an option for motorsport fans at the end of the year. NASCAR 25 promises a simulation-focused experience, reflecting iRacing's expertise in realistic driving physics. Players can expect intense races on iconic oval circuits like Daytona and Talladega, with an emphasis on race strategies such as tire and fuel management. Multiplayer features such as online races with up to 24 players are expected, leveraging iRacing's infrastructure for robust competitions. NASCAR fans hope that NASCAR 25 will surpass previous titles, which were criticized for a lack of polish and innovation. iRacing has the opportunity to deliver a definitive simulator for stock car racing, leveraging its simulation technology to create an immersive experience. Formula Legends, with a release scheduled for September 18, 2025, is a new racing title focused on Formula One, bringing an approach that celebrates the history and legendary drivers of the sport. Unlike Codemasters F1 25, which focuses on the current season, Formula Legends seems to prioritize a nostalgic appeal, with iconic cars and drivers from different eras. Formula Legends is expected to offer a racing experience that combines simulation and arcade, appealing to both hardcore Formula One fans and casual players. The game is expected to include classic cars from various decades, such as the single-seaters from the 70s and 90s, as well as historic tracks like the old Hockenheim circuit. Game modes may include historical careers, where players recreate iconic moments, and multiplayer competitions with cross-platform support, given the wide range of platforms. Features like driver and team customization, as well as seasonal events, are likely, inspired by games like F1 25. The gameplay may leverage the PS5's DualSense controllers for greater immersion, with haptic feedback to simulate track surfaces and collisions. The Formula One fan community is curious about how Formula Legends will differentiate itself from F1 25, which already dominates the F1 simulator market. The emphasis on historical content could attract players interested in reliving classic moments, such as the rivalries between Senna and Prost. Screamer is a revival of the classic 90s racing game series, known for its arcade gameplay and vibrant soundtrack. Announced for 2026, the game is being developed for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series, with no support for previous-gen consoles. Few details have been revealed, but the title seems to target fans of arcade racing games, competing with franchises like Need for Speed and Forza Horizon. Screamer will maintain the arcade spirit of its predecessors, with fast races, exaggerated drifts, and a flashy visual style. The game is expected to include urban tracks and fictional circuits, with an emphasis on speed and adrenaline, rather than realistic simulation. Modern features such as car customization, online multiplayer modes, and global leaderboards should be present to compete with other arcade titles. The integration of electronic soundtracks, a hallmark of the original series, may return with contemporary artists to attract a younger audience. The use of PS5 features such as the DualSense may add immersion with haptic feedback for collisions and accelerations. Screamer has the opportunity to conquer a niche in the arcade racing genre, especially for players looking for a lighter, more fun alternative to simulators. Its arrival in 2026 puts it in direct competition with Forza Horizon 6 and Wreckreation, which will require a unique proposition to stand out. The revival of a classic franchise can attract older players, while a modern approach can capture new fans.
This kind of girl needs romance. Baby, take a chance. Saddle up and dance.
Exo Rally Championship is a rally racing game with a release scheduled for the fourth quarter of 2025, exclusively for PC. Developed by a studio not yet widely disclosed, the game promises a rally experience focused on extreme environments, possibly inspired by competitions like the Dakar Rally. The game's announcement appeared on 2025 release lists, but details are scarce, suggesting it is still in the initial promotion phase. The PC exclusivity may indicate a focus on advanced simulation, taking advantage of the flexibility of computer hardware. The game aims to fill a niche in the rally market, which has been dominated by series like WRC and Dirt. Exo Rally Championship should offer a rally experience with an emphasis on simulation, including realistic driving physics and challenging terrains, such as deserts, mountains, and forests. Players can expect a variety of rally vehicles, from trucks to off-road cars, with detailed parts customization and tuning. Game modes will likely include careers, where players compete in global championships, and online multiplayer for competitive races. There is speculation that the game may use technologies like Unreal Engine 5 to create detailed and immersive environments. Wreckreation is an open-world arcade racing game developed by Three Fields Entertainment, originally announced for 2024 but postponed to 2026. The game will offer arcade racing with an emphasis on stunts, collisions, and customization. The Mix World will allow players to design their own tracks in real time, sharing them online for multiplayer competitions. The gameplay should be accessible with simplified controls, but with depth for experienced players, including vehicle tuning and race strategies. A career mode with varied events is expected, along with a strong online component with races of up to 16 players. The game may include a dynamic soundtrack and vibrant visuals, leveraging modern hardware to create interactive and destructible environments. Wreckreation has the potential to redefine the arcade racing genre with its sandbox approach, allowing players to be creators and competitors. If successful, Wreckreation could become a milestone for creative racing games, but it will need to overcome the shadow of established franchises.
You can shake it anyway. Well, you can shake it anyway. Oh. Well, you can shake it anyway. Oh.
Over Jump Rally is an arcade racing game developed by Bonsai Rosso, led by solo developer Alessandro Schiassi, who seeks to pay homage to the classic Sega Rally Championship of 1994. It is an unofficial remake that uses Unreal Engine 5 to bring modern, high-resolution graphics while maintaining the arcade gameplay style that made the original a 90s milestone. The project began as a way for Schiassi to learn how to use Unreal Engine, but it evolved into an ambitious attempt to recreate the essence of Sega Rally with updated visuals, a nostalgic soundtrack, and intuitive controls. The game is planned to be initially released on PC via Steam, with future plans for consoles like Xbox and PS5, as well as support for platforms like Steam Deck and potentially even arcade machines. Developed with Unreal Engine 5, Over Jump Rally uses tools like Lumen and Nanite to create photorealistic visuals in 1440p, with upscaling to 4K, preserving the original's vibrant color palette. The car physics was carefully designed to replicate the unique feel of Sega Rally, with a characteristic weight that challenges players to correct imbalances during races. Drift Island is an open-world racing and simulation game developed and published by ECC Games, with a release planned for early access on Steam in summer 2025. The game is described as a love letter to the global drift community, offering an immersive experience that combines drifting, car building and customization, and exploration in an open-world environment. Players take on the role of a drift master and missile car mechanic, highly modified cars for drifting, with the freedom to create unique vehicles, tune components like engines and suspensions, and test their skills in varied scenarios, such as winding mountain roads, industrial zones, and hidden drift spots. The full version is also planned for PlayStation and Xbox, but at a later date than the initial PC release. Drift Island stands out for its detailed approach to car customization, allowing players to tune more than 1,800 components, such as engines, suspensions, and wheels, to adapt the vehicle's performance to their driving style. In addition, there are visual customization options including body kits, paint colors, and decals to create unique cars. The early access version already includes features like a vehicle damage system, parts repairs, and the ability to earn in-game money through activities like food deliveries. Gear.Club Unlimited 3 Dart is an arcade racing game developed by Eden Games and published by Nacon, with a release scheduled for late 2025. The game will be available for Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam. Announced during Gamescom 2025, it promises an accessible and fun experience with an improved formula over previous titles in the series. The focus is on immediate fun, with over 40 officially licensed cars and a complete career mode, designed to attract both casual players and racing enthusiasts. The game features two distinct environments, the sunny Mediterranean coast and the winding mountain roads of Japan, offering visual and gameplay variety. A new mode called Highway challenges players to navigate heavy traffic at high speed, adding a layer of tension and quick reflexes. In addition, there are races with up to 10 cars, a story mode with characters and cutscenes, and a free play mode. The Highway mode also supports split-screen duels, allowing two players to compete for higher scores. Players can customize their vehicles with options like body kits and spoilers, although some brands, such as McLaren and Bugatti, have customization restrictions due to licenses. The game includes interactive spaces to display car collections and build upgrade workshops, such as paint and performance upgrades. The story mode's narrative revolves around Gear.Club as a team, highlighting friendships and a passion for cars rather than rivalries.
Drives us forward. And this one, it's ours.
Garfield Kart 2 All You Can Drift is a kart racing game to be released on September 10, 2025, developed by Eden Games and published by Microids. It is the sequel to the popular Garfield Kart Furious Racing from 2019 and the third title in the Garfield Kart series. The game features 8 playable characters, each with their own personality, which adds a unique touch to the races. Players can customize their karts, choosing bumpers, wheels, spoilers, and colors to create a vehicle that reflects their driving style. The races take place in 3 distinct thematic universes: Detective, Pirate, and Wild West, with vibrant circuits full of surprises. In addition, the game offers shortcuts and bonus items that can change the course of the races, ensuring unpredictable and fun moments. The gameplay is inspired by titles like Mario Kart, but with the comical and relaxed essence of the Garfield universe. The game supports robust multiplayer modes, allowing online races with up to 8 players globally or local matches with up to 4 players in split screen, ideal for competitions between friends or family game nights. There is also a single-player mode with options like the Grand Prix, where players can compete to conquer the pole position. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.